As crazy of a year it has been, I am very thankful for 2020, and here's why. It's been an insane year. We've had so much happen in this year that really threw a lot of what I thought was supposed to be an excellent year off, but I still think at the end of this year that I'm really thankful for how it turned out, for a couple of reasons. One thing that I am very thankful for is the ability to fail. And this has been really the theme from the very first episode. I really didn't have a lot of it figured out. In fact, I filmed the last bit of the first episode in here saying just that, of like, I really don't know how this is supposed to come together. And the consistency of posting week after week for me has been the motivating thing for me to learn, because if I don't put out any content, then I don't give myself an opportunity to fail, and thus I don't really understand how to make good content for the people I'm trying to reach. Another thing that I'm really thankful for in 2020 is lockdown, strangely enough. I think if you asked me before this year, that I would have told you that like the worst case scenario for me would be I would be working at home, I don't have a job yet, and I'd just be stuck with, living with my parents until I figure something out. I would have told you that was the worst case scenario, and that's exactly what transpired in 2020, where I didn't have a job, I was just fresh out of college with an engineering degree, and I was about to go to grad school in around 4 weeks, 5 weeks, but like with online classes. That period of time where I was stuck at home was probably the most valuable time that I got out of 2020, because I had a chance to really feel what it was like to live with your parents and be an entrepreneur and try to build something entrepreneurial that's not quite there yet, but you can't exactly rent out a place if you're not really earning any cash flow. And so having that humbling experience for me has been really valuable, because I think that's something that I believe that I was really afraid to do. I was afraid to take 2 steps back so I can make 4 steps forward, and I really believe that I made 4 steps forward in that time from May to July. Another thing I'm thankful for is how my thesis went in a completely different direction than what I was expecting. I was working on one project in one industry at the start of my thesis. It was on hand sanitizer, and now we are pivoting away to something else completely different. And I think that gave me, the reason why I'm so thankful for it, because I think it gave me an actual realistic expectation of working in the real world feels like. Sometimes you just take on a project that ends up dying midway, not because of something that you did, but just something that someone up top managed to realize that, hey, we're rowing in the wrong direction. And it gave me a real opportunity to just humble myself and be like, all right, this isn't about me. This is not a character judgment on myself or the work that I did. This is just simply someone else has figured out that, hey, this is not the home run that we're looking for, and here's how we can get to the home run that we might be looking for. And that, it felt very, very jarring at first, but I think that now, realizing that I can just start over from zero is a pretty cool experience, because I'm pretty excited as to where it could go. I'm also really thankful for the fact that we don't have a spring break anymore in the next semester, and so we have a very, very long break from here until February 3rd. And so I can't wait to just work on the stuff that I've been building up for this semester. Like I started my boosted board repair business. I'm really excited to do more with that. And I'm just really excited to use this time. I'm gonna make a video on this, like how do I use my time during a break where it's just so easy to just sit back and relax. I'm really excited to use this time and make it actually productive, but also make it really fulfilling for me to do work that I think really matters. And I think that's the thing I'm really grateful for as a whole, not just in 2020, but in in life that I'm able to have this opportunity to figure out what work matters, because there's so many people around the world that don't really get to do that. They just had to support family, they had to support themselves, and I get to have this opportunity to do some soul searching. And I really want to say that future David, especially in like 2023, 2024, is going to look back on this, wherever he's going to end up. I feel like he's going to be really happy. I mean, I'm still happy right now. But anyway, this is short and sweet, I hope, with not too much editing, because frankly, I'm very tired. I just want to rest and get back to work on Monday. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys in the future.